hour 45.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Mr. Matlala. So, Matlala, I want to move to the matter of the 6th of July. You were in possession of a contraband cell phone in your cell, weren't you?
Yes.
Who gave you that phone?
I found it in prison when I got there.
Who gave it to you?
It's an inmate who was there.
Who's the inmate?
We call him Nak. I don't know his real name.
Were there any officials from prison involved?
He's an inmate, not an official.
But were there any officials that knew about the phone or that were involved in the phone?
No.
Did you have any other contraband in your cell?
That cell is small, so it does not have enough space for other contrabands.
It can be small phones. I want to go to the matter of senior SAPS officials. We've heard a lot about it today. I want to speak about your contract with the South African Police Service. To secure the kind of deal that you did, I want to know, who did you pay in order to get the deal done?
No one.
So you went through the normal tender process?
Yes.
And despite it not meeting all the necessary requirements according to the supply chain process, you still got rewarded the contract?
When you said not meeting all the necessary
I think there were 12 requirements according to supply chain management that internal audit found your contract didn't meet.
I think that they should have picked it up in the adjudication.
Yeah, they should. That's why I'm asking who you paid.
No one.
Because it's there where the big problem is. You know Lieutenant General Fani?
I know him because he sent us a letter, I think last year, December.
Have you ever met with him in any way,
No.
individually?
No.
I would understand Lieutenant General Paglane. Have you ever communicated with him?
Yes.
Have you ever met with him?
Yes.
Can you tell me more about those meetings? What were they about?
No, it's just casual meetings. It had nothing to do with business.
So you met with the previous acting national commissioner and it had nothing to do. It was just a social. Are you friends?
Yeah. Come again?
Are you friends?
No, not friends.
So what were you meeting about?
I know him through someone else.
Where did you meet?
Maybe in February, I think.
Of 2025?
2025, yes.
Okay. Did you ever pay any middleman or do any kind of a transaction that benefited General Paglane?
No.
Not at all?
No,
and no one acquainted to him either?
No.
Tell me in terms of other payments, I did touch on this yesterday as a point of clarity. Are there any other senior police members that you have gifted or paid in any way or lended money to?
No.
None?
No.
And anyone that you assisted like you did with ex-Minister Cele?
Assisted.
Well, assisted, bribed, paid, not bribed.
Not that I know of.
So there's no other corrupt relationship with anyone in the South African Police Service?
Corrupt, no.
Did you lend any money to other South African Police Service members?
No.
Okay. In terms of your relationship with Minister Becky Cele, why, explain this to me. I mean, we've heard your different theories today, but why would any legitimate businessman, as you call yourself, hand over R500,000 in cash to a, let's call him an ex-government official, if it's not a bribe? I know the Honorable Breitenbach touched on it, but explain to me in one sentence why would any legitimate businessman do that?
Because I was under very serious harassment from the same police.
I want to understand, or make you understand, that aiding and abetting is when a person assists, enables, or finances someone else to engage in unlawful or criminal conduct. It includes paying someone to use illegal influence or authority.
I agree.
So would you then understand why we say that you bribed him.
To an extent, yes, I understand.
Based on that specific definition and based on what you've told us so far, is that the only money that you gave to Becky Taylor, the 500,000?
Yes.
There was nothing else, no other cash, no Woolies bags. I want to move to a different matter. Do you know a person called Major General Faraz Khan?
I know his name, yes.
How do you know him? Do you know his name or do you know him as an individual?
I got to know him that day during the raid because they asked me about him as well.
And Major General Moodley?
Who?
Never mind, you definitely don't know him then. Do you know a Major General Mzwandile Tio?
No, I don't.
Not. Okay. And do you know or have you had any contact with other senior members of the Crime Intelligence Division?
No.
And none of them ever did you any favors or you contacted them to assist with any kind of work?
No.
Have you ever given money to anyone in crime intelligence?
No.
Why did you hesitate?
I'm not hesitating. I'm trying to think when you say crime intelligence, which unit is that? But I get it.
Okay. Is it correct that you have cottages situated at the back of one of your properties in Pretoria?
Yes.
What are those cottages used for, Mr. Matlala?
For staff.
And have you ever availed them for police members' use?
No.
Did police rent them or did they use them for anything else?
No.
Not.
There was never a rental.
Did you ever receive any internal documents from SAPS, documents that you weren't meant to have, anything that's classified or considered top secret, any memos, registers, anything like that?
I think while I was in prison, because NPA came here in prison and they asked me to sign for a search and seizure. And when they went to my house, they got some of the documents and then they found some of the documents, I think they're from SAPS, from my house.
What documents were they?
I don't know because I was in jail. I just heard that there were some documents that they say they found from my home.
But were you not aware of any documents at your house?
The thing is, when I went to sign for the contract, so there was three big bundles of the documents and some other papers. So when I took these papers, I think I took some of the papers which did not belong to me.
Have you ever provided any SAPS uniforms or equipment or identification to individuals that don't belong to SAPS?
No.
Not. Did you ever receive any uniforms? I know we touched on the blue lights, but did you ever receive anything of that kind?
No, I didn't.
And then the last few questions, Mr. Matlala. You accuse multiple ministers, SAPS generals, crime intelligence, I believe some of you mentioned the IPID complaints, and investigators of wrongdoing, correct? Harassment, as you call it.
Yes.
Yet in every instance, your allegations arise only after action was taken against you, correct?
No, that's not correct.
Okay, what action did you take before then to report it?
I tried to do the High Court interdict, and then they advised me to cancel that thing.
No, but I mean, we know you bribed Minister Taylor. I want to understand, what did you do as an ordinary South African, as you claim to be, to report the harassment that you spoke of? Did you ever open any criminal cases?
If I had to open it, it was supposed to be in South Africa, but that was not possible to do it. I tried, but I couldn't win.
Where did you try?
I tried in Brooklyn. I also tried in Soweto. So that thing never happened.
And what was the reason that they gave you?
In Brooklyn, they said they cannot open a case against the police.
I want to understand. It seems that you never reported any of these allegations while the relationships benefited you. I mean, if Minister Becky Taylor asked you for money, shouldn't you have reported it right there and then?
You can't report the police to the police.
You absolutely can. We wouldn't be sitting here if people didn't report the police to them.
But I tried that, so for me, it never worked.
Mr. Matlala, do you want us to believe that the former minister, multiple police generals, IPID, a torture victim, a task team, all conspired to target you, one businessman?
That's what happened.
Why? What makes you so threatening? I mean, the way you sit here, you come across either extremely naive or you want us to believe a totally different version of what your rap sheet says. So why are you so threatening to them?
Why am I threatening them?
No, why are you a threat to them? I'm not saying you're threatening them.
I am not a threat to them. I believe that because of they thought that I'm close to General Sibiya or Minister Mkhunu. So actually, I was not the target from what I heard from Minister Tele. So, but through me, they were gonna get to their people.
So, let me make it simpler. You willingly entered. You may not have been understanding how big the conflict internally was, but you willingly entered a corrupt network to secure a multi-million rand contract. When that network became too demanding and a rival faction targeted you, you found yourself in a war that you couldn't control, correct?
No, that's not correct.
How would you describe it?
I never bribed anyone to get my contract.
You bribed Becky Tele, not maybe for the contract, but to make problems go away.
I had to do what I had to do with this Becky Tele issue.
And now, to save yourself, you're accusing everyone else of the very corruption you willingly participated in. Isn't that true?
Everyone else like who?
Bekitele, Brown Mahotsi,
I'm not accusing anyone. Those are facts.
Well, whether it's a fact or not, you partook in the process. Like Honorable Breitenbach explained to you the difference between a corruptor and a corruptee.
Yes, I admit that.
Mr. Matlala, there's one constant in every strand of this entire web, everything we've heard so far. And it's you. You with unexplained cash, your apartment, different properties. You seem to somehow insert yourself into investigations. You're shifting directors when it suits you. It's not a coincidence. I'm telling you that you're not some unlucky bystander that happened to find himself in this space. When you go through the list of offenses and things that you've been charged of, it's very clear that you've built a very lucrative career on things that shouldn't necessarily have been the supposed, as you call it, ethical way of doing things. So I want to put it to you that you are the central figure in this corrupt enterprise. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah, that's not the truth.
So who is the central figure?
I don't know.
I think, Chair, as a closing statement, I want to emphasize, Mr. Matlala, that you've caused significant damage with your dealings, whether you willingly or unwillingly gave people money and knew or didn't know what they were doing. I said this to General Sibiya, and I'm going to say it to you. The Afrikaans saying, and I know the committee laughs about me repeating it very often, but the saying says, "Meng jy met die semels, dan vlieg die varke jou op." And I said it's very ironic that I'm saying it to you today, because I said it to General Sibiya as well. And it means that if you mix with pig feed, then the pigs will eat you up. And that is exactly what you're doing. Thank you, Chair.
Good. Any comment?
I don't actually, I forgot it, but let me just say no for comment.
Okay. Thank you so much, honorable members. The reason why we brought Honorable Breitenbach and Honorable Cameron forward is because they have pressing matters that they may have to attend to. At any stage during the proceedings, if you feel that you no longer have time with us, you can just quietly leave the chambers.
Thank you, Chair. We appreciate the indulgence. Thank you. And to my colleagues, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Chair, you must remind them to clean the table before they leave.
Yeah.
He eats all the sweets with us.
Chair,
And then he complains.
I've got 2 chocolates for you.
That is good neighborliness, you know. Just make sure that the table is clean.
Nothing. Sure, abuti honestly. Nothing. Sure, abuti honestly.